Hey guys, if you've been around the church pretty much any amount of time, at least a year or two, you're going to know this story. So today we're going to talk about the young ruler and some decisions he made. So we're going to pick up in Luke chapter 18, right after Jesus tells the young ruler to keep his commandments, and this is how he would inherit, eternal life. And so this is what the young ruler says. And he said, "All these things have I kept from my youth up." Now when Jesus heard these things, he said unto him, "Yet thou lackest one thing. Sell all that thou hast, and distribute it unto the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. And come follow me." And when he heard this, referring to the young ruler, he was very sorrowful, for he was very rich. So we see that this encounter ends with the young ruler being disheartened, sad, and ultimately rejecting Jesus' offer to come and follow him. And so growing up, we were always taught that he was very greedy, which is true, but I think it's also a little more than that. So it wasn't just simple greed, it's just that the young ruler weighed the value of his riches and his wealth more than he valued, the call of God, the weight of eternal life just wasn't equal to him than his comfort in this world. And so that's kind of what I got from it, is that, he was so comfortable here, so happy with all that he'd built up and done, that he couldn't see past that to face all of the discomforts of life without it when following Jesus. And so we don't know what happened to him. We don't know if he got redeemed. We don't know if he ended up being a follower in the church after Jesus died and rose from the cross. But we do know in that moment his priorities were very wrong. We know that the cost of being Jesus' disciple was too great in his mind, and it outweighed, his wealth outweighed following Jesus. And ultimately, a possible life in heaven. At that moment, heaven did not equal earthly comforts. So, let's go on to Matthew 16:26. And Jesus is saying here, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" And in those moments with the young ruler chose wealth over his soul. So today I just, simply want to ask, are you thinking like the young ruler today? What is heaven worth to you? What is following Jesus worth to you? Is it worth everything that makes you comfortable? Is it worth everything that you value and love in this life? Or is it not worth enough to commit? So just pray about this week where your priorities are. Are you too comfortable? What are you thinking? Pray about God's will in your life, where he's trying to lead you, where he wants to pull you, where he wants you to ultimately be. And try your best to commit to whatever answers he gives you. So I hope this helps this week. I love y'all. Bye.